So that's the first level you get. It's easy, no real risk, and it's level 2, which is a big jump because now you get to pick another feat, and it can be whatever you want, whatever is necessary for your build. We're gonna get nimble first, since this is a dex build. Since you're here, you can go ahead and capture the hoppers you're gonna need later. So this is also good. And now with one level ahead, we can go straight to the compounds. If you have more than 60 STS, go ahead and exchange for the sticks. We're gonna need them later. We don't need to buy anything here, so we won't need the credits right now. Here's the best opportunity you have to get Quintet's tissue if you're not using a crossbow build, so just gear up your crossbow. I don't know why mine is not gearing up. Just a second. Oh, it's because it's apart. Okay, here it is. Since they're fenced, they won't be able to hit you, so just go ahead and shoot them with the special bolt until you hit once. Okay, now just finish them with normal bolts, and if they you still didn't hit them with all that boats, just open the fence and kill them. Okay. Now you got the tissue. Lockpick all, loot all, pretty basic. Since this is not a survival instinct build, always here. Now you can go here, but we prefer to go upstairs, so if you go upstairs, the best route is not going straight to the guys in the fence. Go here, because there's a neck here, in which only one will attack you. So, alpha strike them. Stun. Get back to the corner. You can do it with any build. So use the crossbow since you're here to pull them to the neck. Or just lure them like that. Okay, now those guys are done. We start. Just pull those two guys here, because there's no reason not to. Just close the fence and start killing them. So now for the hard part, just stealth here before you go into the next area. If you have any psi skill other than thought control, neural overload, you can 100% hit this explosive there, so do it. But that way you're gonna fear them and kill some of them. You can even kill them all, depending on their location. So we now finish the job. And now for Rachula, the hardest one around. The ideal way to kill him is by having a grenade or a Molotov and throwing it there. So he's gonna be stunned. Or he's gonna be burned, and then you can finish the job. We have a grenade that we got from looting. Just wait for the rats to be there. It's good. The frag grenade can one hit him. This one can't. But I'm just showing you guys how to do it. Since we stun him, we can just come close to him and kill him. And now throw a flare to fear the rats. So they're not a rat. You just kill them. But if you want, buy a molly or buy some frag grenades. So you can do that. Oh, but if I miss the grenades, then you are in trouble. But if you're not doing an IronMan run, just reload. If you're doing an IronMan run, just go back here with sprint and wait one turn, check if he's here and try to attack him. So that is level 3. So let's continue our skills distribution. You can do whatever you want here. It's not important. Having some throw is always important, of course, so you have less chance of missing the grenade there. But the rest of the things is up to you and the build you're doing. We have no feats at level 3, so let's just keep going. Always light all the compounds buildings because you get more SGS credits if they're all lightning. We missed, we stunned, we didn't miss. Okay. Now you can just kill them through the fence with the crossbow or whatever. So the plan here is to be level 4 before getting to the next part of this game, which is going to Newton or going to Junkyard, whatever you prefer. Depending on your build, you can do both. Since this is a melee weapon build, we prefer to avoid Newton for now. But you can go straight to Newton if you have, for instance, thermal build. Hail here. If you want, you can lure them all and come back to the fence. We are not gonna do that. Random event here, which is great. Let's check if it's a good one. It is crickets, so it's good. Just kill the crickets. There's also Azoridaes here, so be careful. But it's mostly crickets. So you don't have to be too worried. since I know this event, I'm not too worried, but you should always stealth in random events like this. Our gun is damaged, so this lowers our hit chance, so don't forget to fix it since you always have 2 repair kits. So now we come here, we take out this nice loot. There's crickets here as well. Let's go and kill them. There's no Azuridae here, but there are some here, so don't go there. Just get out of there. Don't try to fight Azuridae at this early. It's not worth it, and it's just Young and a Goliath. The Goliath can one-shot you. The Young doesn't give enough rewards to be recognized, so let's do the same thing here. Try to find a good spot and lure them. You can lure them to this corner here. Since we have no patience, we're just gonna face them straight. In that case, you have a situation like that, just throw a flare. Just gonna scare them. It's good. They have immunity to fears for 3 turns after you throw the first flare, so take this into consideration. He critted me, so that's a possibility, just be careful. The other thing, it's a good advice, it's to always use bandages outside combat, unless you have less than 30% of your health, because you preserve the cooldown of the hypos, so yeah. Always light every compound. Like I said, 150 STS is a huge difference at this stage. Now we go turning in quests. We don't turn Jonah's Watch right now. I will, but you shouldn't, because well, we missed it. We got the boots, but it's actually better to get all from him. Since we didn't had enough mercantile anyways, you need at least 20 here, and we only have 10 right now. You wouldn't get everything anyway, so just choose whatever fits you, or give it for free. You never give it for free. There's no such thing as charities in this game. Now we begin to turn quests to get level. And of course, sell everything you have. No point in keeping unless you're using, and if you're not using, sell it. Oh, but can't I save it to recycle? Yeah, you can. It's your choice, but I prefer the money early game. I mean, it's not like there's gonna be a lack of items to recycle and produce repair kits. We need 5 grenades here, so if you have enough, just buy them. That's gonna be important for the next phase. And now we go to commons. Turn this main quest. And now you got 1000 experience and 450 STS because you followed my advice. Now trade with Jack, get his Sharons. 1 for 3, so 80 Sharons equals 240 STS. You can always check Arlene for food, especially if you are a Psy user. If she's selling soups, I highly advise you buy them. It saves you a lot of money in the long run because you use less boosters and inhales, so it's always good. Now just go to those guys, turn the tissue. If you have enough, just buy the 5 mollies. Oh, you can also sell ladders and everything else he buys here. It's buying 4 and 5 organs, so just sell it to him. He's buying chemicals, I mean, so just sell everything he's buying. I mean, there's no reason not to, even if it's worth nothing at this stage. Talk to Brett. Turn the hoppers, and that's gonna be level 4. So now we have a choice here. We can either go strength, intelligence, or agility, and of course we can always go dex. Since this is a dex machete build, that's what we're doing. Lockpicking, psycho, of course. We actually not gonna level lockpicking right now because we want biology to open bioweaponry, but since we are doing this as a guide, you can go flurry, parry, bioweaponry in this build, but take whatever fits your build. I mean, you can even go corporal protection with this build, or reckless. It's really up to you. We prefer to go. You can also go dirty kick, of course, but we prefer to go flurry at this point. We can go bioweaponry at level 6 or at level 8. But what's important is that now you have enough Sharons to begin the next phase, which is going to Junkyard. Oh, we got a free grenade here, so careful, this is stealing. If they see you, they're gonna aggro you, so always pays in credits here, never on Sharons, because the exchange rating here is bad. Even if you got mercantile, it's 1 per 4, so 1 per 4 it would give like 32 SGS if you were to buy for if you were to pay there with Sharon. So always check them for call drops, poison call drops, and buy them all. There's always 6 guarantees. It's on Kendrick and Fixer, but we are gonna check them all. And of course, if you're doing crafting early game, you can check them for materials too. So buy those three. We check this guy because he always has some nice stuff. See. The toxic sludge is worth it, but just don't buy it now, just check them. This belt is worth it if you're doing heavy armor. Now is the time. Of course, you have to get money for it first. So now we just sell whatever he's buying. Don't worry about saving any of those stuff, including the gas mask. You're gonna get a lot of those. You can come here and get the oddities. You can lockpick here for another oddity. Go and check wart, of course. It has some things. This is the big jump in damage, MP choose. You can buy those if you're doing a throwing build. Don't use the MK ones unless you have no other option, but the MK choose is really nice, but I advise only using it at full group of people. Don't use them on one person because you're just gonna waste money. It's not worth it. Here we go and talk to Kohlmeyer and get his quest. We check Catherine. She has this 51, not worth it, but if it's low quality you can buy this and start investing on electronics to produce a taser. Taser is really good at the early game. Buy the 3 remaining ones from Fixer and you still have enough Sharons. It's important to have 20 Sharons once you go here because you gotta pay 20 to get inside. And now we just go straight here, open this, come here, gear the caltrops and the grenades, throw the caltrops here, get here in the door and wait for this guy to walk into poison and die. That's gonna be another huge jump. You can rush his quest early game. You can go and face some bots and get a laser pistol if you're doing an energy pistol build, but we're not, so we're not gonna do that because he usually dies when he comes here, but since we missed the throwing, we just wait for him to walk there again. Don't throw another caltrop here. He's dead. So now we just get all his stuff. He got a real nice knife. If you're using a knife build, that's amazing. Now you wait for this guard here to come back and go there. And you can even put the caltrop here, open this. Now you don't need to worry anymore. Just throw this here. And if you have no throwing skills, you can still do it. Just throw it at your face. But be careful to not throw a grenade and hit yourself because that's definitely gonna kill you. So now just let them eat poison because you produce noise. If you have more than 6 caltrops, you can even kill more guards, but since this time we didn't got lucky enough and no one else has caltrops, we just aim to kill this guy here because of his gear and because of what he has here in this footlocker. People ask me if this is an exploit, and it's not. It's a possibility that's already recognized by Stygian. So this is cheesing, but it's not exploiting. But I mean, this is Iron Man and this is dominating, so some cheesing is necessary. Some knowledge of the game is required, unless you wanna die and reload, which is not the case here. So this is your last Caltrops. Hopefully he's gonna die now. He's dead. Now the barman's dead. So you got another 700 experience. It's almost like doing a quest. The barman also has some sharons, and this guy has something amazing for early game. It's this shield here. No matter what quality it is, always gear up, never sell. Constitution is kinda good. Ranged weapon we don't need, but if you need, it's awesome. He can also drop an night vision goggles, so it's not rare. It happens a lot. The armor he dropped is actually amazing for us because it goes 20% out of 7, so we can actually repair it. And now we just close this door because there's a camera there that always catches us stealing, and finish our IronMan runs. We wait for this guy to come and go, and we go to the footlocker and loot 260 sharons, which is awesome. And now, for now, we can just get out of there. Since we got 5 mollies out of the money we made in the previous area, we don't need to buy the mollies here, but the adrenaline is always good, so just buy the adrenaline. And now you have 2 options. I'm gonna show it the way I do it to you guys, but you can do it in any order. But I highly recommend that if you don't get at least a 19 out of 7 in mechanical resistance, you don't do coal mires first. Since we got a good armor out of this, we are gonna buy 15 traps here, and we're gonna go straight to coal mires quest. Stealth here and get inside. So now this area is pretty tricky because there are 3 red hounds alpha here. So the way we do it, we come here, we of course let's gear up the mollies and the nets. Since we didn't aggro them, we can switch them even in combat. If you aggro them, you can't because you're gonna lose all your action points, but we didn't. So now we just throw, but be really careful because this can end your run. So try to throw where you have the maximum chance of hitting. Like this 59, 61 here is dangerous because there's this wall here. So 59 here is kind of perfect. So, but we screwed up. So now we are burning, which is really bad. That can actually kill us. So what do we do in these kinds of situations? We heal and we run. And even by running, look, we have 44%, so we can use bandage to heal us, but it's gonna be tight. So there is a way to escape this if you have an anti-thermic armor. which we don't. So this is probably gonna be a kill, but this is RNG talking, so who knows? Let's just try to save ourselves, okay? Just to see if it works. Maybe we did it. Yes, because we ticked once the bandage. So that is a perfect example of how there is no lost situations on Iron Man, as long as you know the mechanics of the game. But that was freaking dangerous for us. And if you go back there now, well, if you go back there now, you're gonna be attacked a lot. We're still gonna do it because we wanna show you guys that there is possibilities and we have a good armor. But raise your shield, go there. Your shield won't help with the big ones, but will help with the small ones. So they are all feared, of course, because of the molly we threw, and now we have another molly here that we're gonna throw, of course. No reason not to. And we can even entangle this guy here because he's burning and he's suffering a lot of damage. So that's the first dangerous fight of this game. Of course, if you're doing this route, but it's totally worth it. Even with the risks you take, it's absolutely amazing to do this route here. Just keep throwing your mollies, you don't care to waste them all. You should actually only save one for the next part, but whatever. So now there's Red Hounds and Red Hounds Alpha here. Don't kill this one, he's your mid shield. Try to kill this one, he's not gonna die because it's not close enough. Now he is. So just come here and flurry him. I missed the flurry. Now this guy did a smart move, but we knew that fear was coming, so we didn't worry that much. Now there's a Red Hound Alpha here that you can kill. And there's 2 alphas remaining. We got a lot of damage, so that means we are kind of in trouble now, because they still have like 1 tick for fear, but there's still a way here. You just entangle this guy, and if it works, you just come here and of course throw another molly and hope you don't burn yourself because you just healed. Okay, that happened again. So now there's nothing we can do. Now we're dead, unfortunately. So that's the damage of RNG. And since it happened twice, you guys can see it's really fucked up. We can't escape, and even if we escape, we can't heal. And the can still won't save us, even taking 8% of our damage. So we're dead. That's not a problem. Since this is a guide, I'm just gonna show you guys, keep showing you guys what is it that we can do here. Just you are kind of protected now. If it gets to this point where where you are cornered by something like this, you can just run straight there and climb if you have a stealth build. See, there's a red hound alpha here though, so they really don't want us to pass here. We're just gonna throw a mod here, and of course we're gonna burn ourselves again. Oh my god, this is so bad. Why? Why is this happening? I don't know. The reason why we're not so afraid of this burning right now is because we have there is no crit. He didn't hit us critically, so no, this guy's dead. But I mean, as long as RNG doesn't try to screw you like it did to me, you can pretty much do this without burning yourself 1 billion times. And we're gonna take a hit here. Yeah, it's a kill because he critically hits us for 50 mechanical damage. Anyways, we shouldn't even have come here at this point, but I'm glad we did, because then you can see that there's no easy route in this game, unfortunately. It doesn't mean this route's bad, it just means that there are some problems to realize here. Now there's here, there's this one here, this one there. Let's just kill this one. You gotta be close here so he doesn't move. And now we got them exactly where we want, because we can hit this guy without much collateral damage. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're just cleaning space for the other alpha. If you can get to this situation before dying, then you have to thank Iron Jesus and just do that. Now another alpha here. So we are almost to a safe point now. Only one more alpha. Of course, RNG can always screw you, and this guy crits 1 billion times. It's not likely to happen though, at least not in this situation right now. But yeah, we got it. So now that we got this, just heal. If you have batteries, recharge your shield. You don't actually need your shield in the next area if you do everything alright, right? But no. Now you just open this and quickly escape here. Put your traps here. Put just one trap here. You don't need to stealth to put this trap as long as you're in this spot. Now you stealth because he's gonna try to disarm it and you're gonna hit him. can even hit him with this. As long as you have some points to get to this point, you're all good. So now he's gonna come here and you're gonna use whatever strong attack you have to kill him. Just make sure you kill him before he loses the trap. Since this didn't happen, what we do now, I'm gonna show you. So he has a huge evasion, so it's a 43% chance to hit him, and we are not gonna risk it. So what we do is throw a molly on him, and of course raise your shield because you can burn yourself again, and now he's dead. Okay, so now we just wait for the fire to go. And that's another level. Just get this. If you're using a heavy build, just don't get out through here. If you're using a stealthy build, you can. If they see you getting out there, you're gonna aggro everyone in junkyard against you. It's not advisable. But now that we have Colmeyer's knife, we just go turn it to him, and it's another level. So yeah, if this was an IronMan Run, I would have to restart, but if this was an IronMan Run, I would probably not go to Colmeyer's first. I would go to the other area I'm gonna show you guys right now. Let's start up in your mercantile because we want better sale prices, better buy prices. But anyways, now you just go to Lenny, sell everything you got from this enterprise. Always take the bullets out of the guns you're selling. If you can't sell them all, just check on whatever gives the best price and sell those. The bullets you can always sell, unless you need them, of course, unless your build uses them. So that's another 76. We can buy this because it's kinda good for us right now. We can also buy a riot overcoat, or we can go full night and buy this one. We can't actually buy both. Okay, we can't buy this one right now, so let's not even try it, but we're gonna buy it later for sure. Let's sell the food here. Maybe we can even buy it right now, but whatever, just buy whatever fits your build. And let's see if this guy's buying the leathers. Yes, he is, and also the special boats. So we're gonna sell it to him. All the money is important. He's buying 7 raw leathers, so you can sell them all. He's buying the caltrop, you can sell it to him. He's not buying anything that we have now, so let's come back here. Let's see if we got money to buy this. We still don't got money to buy this. It's very expensive. It's a very expensive armor, but we will soon enough. So now let's just go to the entrance of the junkyard and get the Sharons here. I'm sorry. And now we're gonna go hunt for big frogs or siphoners. So to do that, you gotta have at least 14 traps to be safe, and you gotta have at least 40 stealth. Since we have 68, we have no reason to worry. And of course, you gotta know where they spawn. So yeah, this is not a first timer run, but if you know where they spawn, you can just set traps. They're gonna spawn in the trap. You're gonna kill them. Always walk away from them after you hit them. And once they lose the traps, just try to stun them. And if you don't have stun or if it fails, just go behind the other traps. Those guys are not the smartest ones. They are pretty dangerous though to this level, so now we just set this traps here. Of course, don't stand here once you set this trap. And to be safe, we're just gonna set one more trap here. So this is completely viable before you do coal mires, and you shouldn't even do coal mires. If you're doing an IronMan run, you should avoid it unless you have like a side build, which is pretty guaranteed to work there, no matter what position they get. So now he's not trapped anymore. Try to stun. He's not stunned, so just keep killing him. Always focus on one of them before the other. Can I hit him one more? No. Okay. Now we're gonna have well, we don't because we didn't inhale, but we should have like come here, keep killing him. Okay, he's dead, so just get your trap back because you didn't need to use it. Now you just come here. Oh, there's also something here that I forgot. I forgot to buy the fishing rod, but we're gonna go back there. It's another 500 experience. We're gonna need it to get level 6 before we get to Newton without having to exploit the SGS shortcut. So now we just kill this guy here. It's not trapped, so oh fuck, I totally forgot this again. He resisted, so just come here and keep killing him. Okay. Now you just get this rubble, this mine from. If you have perception, enough perception, you can walk here and find a path. It's gonna give you extra experience. But since this is not the case, we just set the last traps here to kill those last two. This is not bad, we missed the flurry. I mean, actually this is bad. Since we don't have any more repair kits, we're just gonna use the knife for now. just to get a little extra damage. As you can see, that knife is truly powerful. Since we have sprint, we can start attacking this guy here. We need to use an adrenaline here because we didn't cut the distance that we need, so that's why we bought the adrenaline, in case this happens. So now they're all dead. And you got almost another full level. If you had the fishing rod, you would fish there. We're just gonna go back to get it so you guys can see. To get something called damage necklace, that's worth 500 experience points and 100 SGS credits in another quest we're gonna complete. So now we go back to Kendrick and see if he's buying anything. Still buying ladders. We can sell this siphoner, it's really bad, 37s. Really not worth it, so just sell it. We have no more traps, and we need a fishing rod, so just come here and buy the fishing rod. You can also upgrade your machete if you feel like it. This is a 1320, this is an 817, but this gives high critical because it's curved. Since we don't have any, it's only 38 Stygian, so yeah, we are upgrading right now. But I mean, it's really up to you. If you don't want to upgrade it, don't. It's not that important. Unless it's a big, bad ass good machete with some electronic device there. Don't even sweat about it. So now we have everything we need for the early part of Junkyard. And we can come... Oh, we didn't got the fishing rod, did we? No, we just upgraded our weapon. Let's get the fishing rod as well. There's the fishing rod, here it is. So now we can just go and fish for the necklace there. So this is, guys, in my opinion, the best route for early game on dominating, especially if you're doing an IronMan run, with the exception, of course, of coal miners, in which case you don't need to do it. But I highly advise you to do it so you can start learning the difference between damage and hits here. So here it is, we got the damage necklace. Let's just dismantle this. This is too expensive to be dropped there. You can totally do it though. I usually do it actually. But see, for resources, we still have 2 mollies and 5 gnats, which is awesome. That allows us to go do this area now, this next area, which has 3 red hounds and 3 beetles. You can just lure the red hounds here. We don't care the ones, we just care about the alpha. So let's just hit him a couple of times, throw a net, hit him a couple of times more, get distanced. We don't care about the small ones. Hit him a couple of times more. Since we can kill him, let's spear. Wait for him to come back. Your punch is already resetted, so just punch him again. He resisted, not a problem. You can just go and kill him. We're using the knife because it gives us more damage at this point of the game, even with flurry, because flurry is not reliable right now. Now we can go and kill the beetles here, but they're tricky, and I highly recommend you have some traps, but it's up to you. If you wanna kill them, just go ahead and kill them. That's perfect. Just throw a molly, hit, awesome, hide here. That's kind of shitty because the one we wanna hit is behind the one that's burning, so now we gotta kill at least one of them, because if we don't, they're gonna have psionic energy and they will kill us. I don't know if we can kill this one. We can, okay. We can even, oh, we can kill both of them. But always be close to them after, before finishing the level, because that kind of make them walk. I'll just alpha strike this one here. Okay, punch him. Hit him as hard as you can. Walk next to him. Just one neuro overload. Switch because our knife is damaged. Try to flurry him and kill him. Okay, that's good. If you have perception, you're gonna find that path here with extra experience. Since we don't, if we go here, that's Newtons already. You can totally go there if you want. I won't, because I want to get level 6 before I go to Newton for ship shots. So yeah, we still have some ladders we can sell here. You can totally turn the ladders into gloves and get some profit out of them if you invest in tailoring early. We don't care about this. We have like a lot of cash right now. It's unfortunate that we can't buy the knight armor, as that would be fun to show you guys. It is what it is. We still need some. Can we sell this? Still not. Well, let's just sell our curved machete. But it is what it is. We won't be farming any more Sharons now, unless you have pickpocketing. There's no way to do it anyway, so because we didn't got the caltrops we wanted, the extra caltrops, we just go back to SGS. You can totally go walking to save 10 Sharons, we won't. And now we are gonna go to Ezra to gain another 500 experience. We're gonna ask him about the necklace. And we're gonna check him, of course. Can sell the goggles. Since we don't need it for our build, we're just selling. Check with Harold, he's buying this, which is not bad, but it's not ideal for us, so we're selling it. Oh, sorry, misclick. Now just sell it for another 12, that's 270. We're gonna go to Armory and sell the guns we couldn't sell in Junkyard to Lucas. We can sell. Yeah, we don't need to sell this, so that's another 100. And we can even sell the boots, the Constitution ones, or you can use it. It's up to you. We don't care about Constitution. There's nothing here that really interests us. The curved machete he has is not that good, so let's just turn the necklace to Arlene and get 100 more. Just come here, talk to Arlene, show her the necklace, and pick option 2. Nothing's free in UnderRail. So now we have 520 credits and 473. Oh shit. And 473 Sharon. So this at the exchange rating would be 100 more Sharons for us at the current exchange rating. So since we are not gonna do this, just ask for the opportunity Jack has for you, and let's go to lower UnderRail. I screwed my bars, so I gotta set them up again. Sorry about this, but now we just go and get one more level before we go to Newton. Not this one, it's this one. And that's gonna make it easier there. Of course, you can go to Newton at level 3, and it's no big deal actually. It's not that hard, but since we are trying for the best route for gaining experience, we are killing red hounds before beetles because we lose more experience from red hounds as we level up than for beetles. So you can come here and get the package. It's not required to complete the quest. We do it for only reasons, and since we are here, we can learn force field and electrokinesis. We don't need force emission because we're not using fist weapons. If you are, go for it. So now we have the important skills we need for the next phase, and Newton including. We'll get there soon enough. So now you don't need to talk to those guys, just throw a molly in them, or since we only have one, just stun them and stun them again, and raise your shields. Now we can just flurry them and retreat because of the hammer dude. We will have 2 flurries for him, so that's good. Well, he ran because he's probably fighting the red hounds now. So now we can just come and hide here. Yeah, they are fighting the rat hounds there. Let him do it. You can already stun this guy here again and come close to him. So that's a good pull because now we can throw the volley and flurry this guy. So we have 2 flurries, but it's not required. Now we just wait. Since we have force field, we can force field this side, so they waste time there and get feared, of course. Just wait for them to come back. You can even heal yourself if you want. Not important. Just wait one more turn. Just always wait by the fire because it fears them, of course. Now we just flurry and stun. He resisted, so we sprint. Get the hell out of there. So now we know this guy is feared. So just hit him once. Wait for them. This is a good spot to wait. And now you can flurry this guy. And get back. Now you can stun this guy. And flurry him. He's dead, so... There it is. Another level. Now if you want, you can go and do the camera problem right now. It's worth it because you're gonna need to, of course, wait for the bot since you don't have that much perception. And now we can even raise this a little bit more. Keep going on Mercantile and Psycho. And for feats now, we can get Parry, we can get Escape Artist, we can get Ship Shots, we can get Decapitate, Expose Weakness, Fancy Footwork. I mean, there's so many things we can get right now. Psychostatic Electricity. It's up to you. I mean, they are all good feats, and they all fit in this build in case you're reproducing it. But we prefer Chip Shots because it gives us 50% more critical damage bonus, and of course 15 chance to incapacitate, which is always good. So now we go do the camera problem. And since this is a machete build, we are gonna go check the next area for the riot armor to see if there's a shield in that riot armor there. So just alpha strike this guy, stun him, and wait for the next turn, flurry him. Oh well, didn't quite kill him, so not a problem. We just use the force field here. He's trapped. It's gotta... we shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have But anyway, it's not important. He dropped a electro generator, so let's just check on that. It's 20 quality. It's awesome for a taser. Whatever. If you guys want to do a taser now, is the time. Just spend your next level on electronics and do it. So now we're gonna kill the rest of the guys here. If you have lockpick, and you should have lockpick for this route to work. Just come here, do the same thing. It was awesome. Cheap shots working there perfectly. Now the same thing here. Now you can even use this. There are two of them, and now you just flurry. And we don't worry about this guy. Both that, one trap here, everything here. Just don't forget to take the bullets out of the guns. Now we just do the same thing here. Just stun. So he didn't resist stun. Excellent. Now we flurry. We miss flurry, so that's bad. That's why we have adrenalines. So don't be afraid to use your adrenalines, guys. If something goes wrong, just use it. Just try to net him. He's netted. Okay, he's dead because of opportunistic and crits. Now we can actually go here and check for the riot armor there and get some more stuff too. Oh, I'm fatigued and I'm trapped. I don't know why. Some pathfinding issue here. It's actually not a pathfinding issue. It's because I'm too heavy. Because of fatigue. We are excruciatingly heavy. Let's just eat some of this and throw one of the sledgehammers. This one's worse, so this one's gone. Let's go through here. Stealth, because those guys here can be tricky. There's a guy here. So, same thing, guys. Just stun him. Flurry him. Net him. Hide from him so he doesn't shoot you when the others come. And now you can just kill him. This armor is good. It's always good to take an immune to burning armor with you. In case you burn yourself, you just get out of combat and switch armors quick. We have some carry capacity, so we're doing it. Now we just go here. And this is the same thing. So just stun. He didn't resist it. Awesome. Flurry. Okay, that's even better. That's chip shots right there. And I'll kill him. I mean, this video is getting too long. I'm gonna probably do 2 parts because I mean, I know it's hard to watch a 1 hour and 30 minutes video explaining what to do. There's a guy here. We came here like that because we trust our dexterity and initiative, but be really careful with this. If you don't have enough dexterity, just throw a flare there and find him before. Now we gotta go here. and kill the red hounds there. There's an alpha there, so we gotta be careful. The best thing to do here is probably uh, fence ourselves and use a ranged weapon. Since we don't have one, we're just gonna do the regular way. Let's entangle him. The audio in this part of the game is crazy bad, I don't know why. Just put this guy, always put this guy in a corner where he can't attack you. You don't have flurry now, so gotta kill him the old-fashioned way. We're critting like hell, that's awesome. Now we just came here for the riot armor, so let's check that. Health hypo, we're taking it. Raton leather 37, okay, we're keeping this. 16, we're going off. So that's not the one we wanted, but it's the one we got it. At least it's 25, so it's gonna be 40-10. There's another guy here. We are not gonna chase him. You can also come here if you have a gas mask and get the toxic sludge. It's a free toxic sludge, so never bad to have one. Right here. We don't care about that right now. We can come here later and get it. And now we are just gonna go back and Harlan, Harold, sell all the stuff we got. Hopefully the guy in junkyard still didn't reset it, so we can get our nightly armor there. It's absolutely not a requirement, by the way. I just want to get it to make a night build so I can make another video. But, well, talk to him. Leave, talk to Harold. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We are gonna finish here with Harold, and we are gonna come back with the part 2 on dominating early game on IronMan, on dominating I mean. So if you like, just follow me so you can catch up to the next part. It's gonna be interesting. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I see you when I see you. Cheers.